Alright, we are back up. Let me situate myself here. We are back to kill, what's her name? PS Vita girl. Now, what is neat, though, is there's optional gameplay when you play as Abby. And it is small stuff. It's not supposed to be like huge stuff, but you can actually go inside a tent early on after, I think it's like the second part of Abby's story. After the scars attack them and you get back to base. Well, you can actually go in the tent and chit-chat with this girl a bit. And there's also another moment where you enter a building, I'm pretty sure, looking for Nora, and you talk to her also. But the first one is optional. The second one, if you're not exploring, you won't hit that. The second one, though, is, man, you have to do that.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Easy. Easy.
Do you know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Fuck. That was dumb.
I think this part, though, I will have to agree with some others on this. This is really stupid. Ellie has shown multiple times with Riley in Left Behind and in the main game when she's talking with Joel about the, I think it's Billstown, about the arcade. She said she would love to play the game or whatever. And her friend Riley told them about the games. Now, she shows an interest in trinkets like this. But she just, I don't know, man, just walks right by it. You tell me she couldn't put that in her book bag? Just kind of like snatched it up like, well, what's this, you know? I know it's revenge and all that, but I mean, come on. A lot of bored downtime. It's not like Joel's going to turn over in his grave because you didn't pick up a little something to occupy your time. I just find that like really odd that they didn't have her pick that up. Wait, what do I have? Come on. Are you really not going to give me the... What? Are you really not going to give me the prompt? What are you going to... There we go. I don't know what the problem was. Oh, nice. I didn't even know there was something this close. Oh, and it's going to give me problems again. What are you doing, game? Come on. Come on. There it goes. Jeez. Now, if I remember right, our last part, we shut the sound off. I'm wondering if we should leave it off for a little bit more. Don't forget, Doomsday Kingdom is on Indiegogo. I totally forgot to shout it out. Links down below if you want to grab it. The higher it goes, the more freebies you guys got in your order. If you already ordered, it gets automatically added to your order. But if you haven't ordered yet, you got some freebies already coming with your order.
I bet you do. Oh, this is not fair.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Fuck. Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Oh,
That's our
nice.
guys executing those freaks.
Hey, did you hear why we're all getting called up to the fob?
I heard that Isaac wants us to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
Oh, no way. No! Alan!
What?
Ambush! Ambush! It came from over there! Enemy contact!
Why is she only hitting it that one way? You hear that echo on that gunshot? I don't want to come in here. It's gonna It's gonna do that thing. Hold on. Nice. Because if you don't do that, it will...
Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Stairs.
It'll
That's
do
our
a
guys
checkpoint
executing
inside
police.
Hey, did you hear why we're all
the
getting
hospital
called up?
area. It's, that part's
Heard that
dumb. I
Isaac
hate
wants us
that.
to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might.
Alan, we're under attack.
Are you shitting me?
Came from that way.
I did 2 full play...
Got a trespasser. Over there.
Really, bro?
Fan out. Check the whole courtyard. Find quick.
Watch it! Try another angle!
All right.
Keep your head down!
Lost her. Track her down.
Fuck me.
I did 2 full game
Hear that?
playthroughs.
Over here!
Ooh, yeah, you got me on that.
I got it! There!
Ooh, where the fuck was that?
Over here! Move up! I got her!
Ah, I thought I'd be able to... I haven't played it in a while, so I'm trying to get used to the delay when you're switching weapons and all that. See, this is what I don't like, bro. It's not gonna let me do it. Oh, yes.
Fuck. Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Alright, so for whatever reason, I
Our
can't
guy's
clap
executing
this
these
guy
police.
anymore.
Hey,
I popped the
Hear why
shit
we're all
out of
being called
him.
up to the fight?
Every time I played so
I
far,
heard that Isaac
I
wants
just
us to
pop 'em.
retake all of downtown.
but...
I heard we might take the fight to them.
Oh, no way. Not after what went down last time. Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
That's what I heard.
Oh, you know what? Maybe because it's on Survivor. I didn't think about that. I beat it last time on... Moderate, was it? We'll see. I know some of y'all love that music. We'll put it on a little bit, but I'm telling you, oh, I love the atmosphere. Just hearing the world.
Well, might have heard something. I got it.
Well, go look, tough guy. Check it out. I'll come back and pick that up. Oh, I want to get a nice shot through there. That'd be cool. Is that guy coming back around? Yeah, there he is. Fuck.
Behind that truck!
Oh, I got stuck. I got. Oh, what the fuck is the game doing, yo? Oh, I don't have a fucking. I fucked that up bad, yo. I forgot I threw my bottle, so I'm switching to the bottle, and I know the button, so I'm not looking, you know, at my whatchamacallit.
Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Upstairs.
I'm not looking at my inventory. I'm just selecting the option that I know is the one.
Did you hear why we're all getting called up to the fob?
I heard that Isaac wants us to retake all of downtown.
And I was wondering why it wouldn't go to it. I'm like, where's the damn bottle?
Oh, no way. Not
There, it's
after
because
what
I
went
didn't
down
even
last
friggin'
time.
have it.
Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
That's what I heard.
I'm trying some daring shit.
Quiet.
Thought I saw movement. I'll look into it. Hey!
You hear that?
I'm on it.
You hear that? The hell with him.
Come with me. Go. I'll watch your back.
Yeah, I'm trying some reckless shit.
It's Jorge!
What?
He's dead!
No, Jorge,
Run
no!
out! Check the entire courtyard!
Not Jorge.
Who the fuck is doing this? Guard? Jesus!
Poor Bear. I think I'd play catch with Bear later on. And I still don't give a fuck.
How'd they get past us?
Shit! Trespasser! Right there!
Push forward! Heads up! Fuck!
All right.
Dare ya, bitch. Wait. Your shit's glowing. Give me a bullet. Where's this guy at? Am I kicking something?
Look alive!
Oh, God.
Gary!
Where the fuck are you at? There's no fucking way. Oh, my God.
Move in! Yeah, on it! You ran into the grass! She went back there!
I don't see her! She's around here somewhere.
God damn.
Is that her? Come with me. I got your back. Derek! Came from back there!
Right here!
Okay.
Who's seen me? Oh, this bitch. Oh, you're way too close. Oh, shit. That's not gonna work.
She went behind the truck. We gotta stop her.
Where's this bitch at?
Anyone got a fucking visual on her?
Haha, no, you don't.
Dick. I'll check it out. Oh, God. God damn it.
Oh, shit. Who shot me? Shot at me? I could have sworn that came from behind. I might be going crazy. I could have sworn somebody was back here. Not where I'm at now, but over here. No? Ah, here we go. What's this? Give me a little of that. A little something, something. I might try to leave at least somebody alive. I hate doing that though, but I love direct hits, but I've been playing around more and more with shooting near somebody with this explosive bow, and then it still does like some real damage. Shit is off the hook. Ah, here we go. Give me that. Oh, I did miss stuff. Damn, I missed quite a bit. You know what? I am gonna make another one of these. No, definitely one of those. I think I cleared out that other side of the hospital too. That's the only thing I don't like though. I get it's on Survivor, but sometimes they'll clear out other halves of the level to come get you. And it's like, I don't mean to do that, but I'm like ducking and I'm in the middle of shootout. So I don't mean it to end up that way, but look at that poor bastard. What if I blow his head off? Will blood pour down? Probably not. Oh man, how many bullets do I got? It's worth a try. That's neat. Go up this way. Oh, I don't want that. Well, maybe I'll take it. It's a neat little sniper nest, huh? This is another level that I like kind of replaying in its own little, you know, you don't feel like playing the story mission. You kind of want to jump in here. You don't play the game from beginning to end. You want to jump in and just kind of get into some action, and that's it.
I caught her! There!
I'm not ready yet. But yeah, this is another one. I'm not like through the roof excited about this level layout. It's not like the one with the scars and whatnot, but it is a cool one that I like to jump in and replay. What am I missing? No, that's that stick of wood, I think. Where are they at? See this, I think I did kill them, because this is usually when I sneak in here, there's usually a few people in here. These halls anyway, or at least they feel packed.
Amir! Behind the door!
I think you're alone there, Chief. Since that's the case, I gotta do it to you, doll. Sorry, I'm gonna go around, flank your ass. Oh, I thought there was some goodies in here. She might hear that, actually.
Now what?
Yep. Don't do it.
Ah! God damn it!
What? Are you shitting me? Oh, that's why. Fuck me, bro. Is that Sam? Sam, is that you?
You're mine now!
Oh, Sam, you shouldn't have done that. Fuck. You know what, Sam?
Alright, just... You don't have to do this. Fuck!
Say it again.
Please.
Before you
please.
die, I just want you to know
Take it
Abby
easy.
lives.
Just take it easy. Just let me go.
I gotta use a different axe because that's no fun. I need the machete or something for the final kill. That axe is kind of boring right in the back. I mean, it's still brutal, but somehow I happen to always have an axe when I do the final kill. It's getting a little dull. I can't believe I got shot up that much trying to do that stupid last man standing. There's gotta be some goodies here. Oh, hold your breath. Give me that. Yeah, so you guys let me know what you think about this level in particular. Again, it's not one I hate. I just don't think it's probably on my list of favorite like replay encounters. It's definitely on the list, but I think it's more towards the bottom. It's definitely cool, but it does get a little boring inside the hospital. I'm gonna have to say the same shit I say with sewer. I don't know what it is with video games, but sewers and hospitals are often overused, and I could go 10 years without having many hospital and sewer levels in it, you know? I'm good. I thought there'd be at least a rag or something hiding back there. No? Can you break this out? Probably not. No. I think that's pretty much it for the encounter. Hey, you know what? Ain't this the supply list? Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. Be sure to dig in the corners of the second floor. There are still rooms we haven't opened that might have things worth taking. Don't go near the lower levels. Abby is in the hospital right now. Like, when you play as Abby, you just go through that area and Nora lets you out. What is it? A little bit before Ellie gets there. So Abby right now, and I guess they want you to think about that when you replay it, and you're like, yeah, Abby's in the basement right now. Like, they're in the same location. And I'm just surprised there wasn't more emphasis on that in a cooler way. Like, you can think, sure, because Abby's little mission to get meds is going to take her a little bit. She fights the Rat King and all that. She has to search. And we're about to find people asking Nora what happened to Abby right now. Which means Abby probably just escaped minutes before Ellie got here. Listen, after this room, of course. Is this girl in? Does this have anything to do with? I wonder what would happen if you just sit here and straight watch her. She probably just loads up the same shit right here.
Why the fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this, I'm gonna say what I think.
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
So Abby just bounced recently. Really recent. You would have, considering they went through the trouble of writing it so Ellie and Nora fall at least a couple floors to the lower levels, because you started on the first floor and you only went up one floor, right? So you fall 2 floors, which means you're somewhere in the basement. You're in the lower levels, essentially. I just don't know why they didn't have Abby in one moment hearing like something off, like kind of screams and coughing and like a beating, but like really subtle through the wall or some shit, and not knowing what it is, but also not being concerned because obviously it's like, well, it could be infected. I mean, that's a weird sound. It could be anything, you know? I don't know. I just wonder why they didn't incorporate a little more. I mean, it's neat to think about. You think about it, and it's like, yeah, they're in the same spot, but they didn't really use that for much. There could have been a number of cool things they did with it.
Don't scream. Put that shit down. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
What do you want?
Abby was here earlier. Where'd she go?
I don't know. You shoot me. The sound will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead. Tell me where she went and I'll think about letting you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Where's Abby?
You still hear his screams?
What?
I hear them every night. Yeah. Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserved.
You fucking...
Trespasser! Somebody,
You know what's
please!
funny? I think there's a way to beat her.
Nora! You can't escape this!
To beat her to it, and it's ridiculous because she like... Watch this. I think this is it. Watch. Zoom! Oh, it wouldn't let me do it.
Shoot her!
And you can't shoot her either, which is... I don't know. Wait, do you get any extras? Oh, you can't even do the... Alright, so most likely not.
Got you!
Shit. Oh, you clever bastards. It won't let me throw it. I can't do anything. Oh. Oh, really? That's interesting.
Got you!
Yikes. Gotta test those kill cams? I don't know what to call them. I would say quick time event, but it's just like a... Which I'm not against it. I hate when it's random. It's like randomly press triangle circle. I don't think they would leave anything. I'll just keep losing her.
Come on!
No, it's pretty whack. I doubt many people die there, but we gotta test them out. You know, we test them out. Most of them aren't even going to amount to much.
Come on!
Throw down your weapon!
No, wait.
Back up!
Put your gun down!
You can walk away from this, okay? I can.
Shut the fuck up!
Gun down! Hands up!
Get back!
You have nowhere to go. Get downstairs! Take her out!
Alright, let's get it.
What the fuck's the power doing on?
Doesn't matter. Find the trespasser.
Clickers. Laura wasn't wearing them.
Look out! By the desk!
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, bro. You know, I wasn't dicking around. I thought that was gonna be a headshot. Oh, buddy. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, nice. Where the fuck did you come from? There's more? Did you guys see the way that gun fell in the light? Oh man. That was sexy. Ain't no more jump down. That's cool. Fucking shots, yo. Yeah, I didn't know more hop down, it looked like. Where'd they come from? It looked like they jumped down from here. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so this is where me and Nora fell from. When I first seen it, I totally missed the spores just for, you know, the first like 30 seconds. That's because the way they fell looked really awkward. It looked like there was this hole, and as soon as she took her over, they started like rolling, and it just looked real weird. It didn't look like the same area that they showed. However, when you go back and look at it, you see from that angle it just threw it off a bit. Look at this nasty shit. So yeah, I wonder if there's any hidden moment or Easter egg. I hate to keep bringing it up, but like I said before, it just feels like such a missed opportunity having Ellie and Abby essentially down here at the same time. It feels like there would be something, but it would be like a hidden Easter egg type thing where you wouldn't notice it. Maybe you looked in a different area. I don't know. Just I'm not sure. Doesn't look like there's much here though, so that's probably, if there is something, it's probably from Abby's perspective, which I don't know. I doubt it.
Okay. Where'd you go?
There's a lot here just to kind of track down Nora, you know? So here, all right, so this is a little room. Is it the vents? Something like this, I don't know why they didn't just make it a straight shot, like round the corner, bam. Yeah, what's all this? What is the point of any of this? This shit's cool though. Oh, that'd be cool if it jumped out at you. No.
Hi, Nora.
Oh God. Oh God.
They keep this really cinematic as well. Can't turn on your flashlight. She looks pretty badass though.
Where's Abby?
You're breathing spores. You're her.
You Firefly?
There are no fireflies anymore.
Where's Abby?
I'm fucking dead anyway. Why would I tell you anything?
Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it so much worse.
Think about what he did. How many people are dead because of him?
It's your last chance.
not giving up, my friend.
This kind of runs into a bit of an issue as well, and I think it plagues the overall issue with making your game a message. First problem is, you mean to tell me they didn't put 2 and 2 together when they were up there in Jackson? They knew that was the girl. They had to have. I heard this just keeps going if you don't do anything. I guess so. Damn cool soundtrack though, sound work, whatever, theme. My mind's on other things. Like I said before, it's a beautiful image. The part of the problem is the fact that it is a video game, and a video game where you're not just walking around sightseeing. You're not just doing stealth and using, I don't know, blow darts to knock people out. Both Ellie and Abby and essentially everybody else in this world have dozens upon dozens upon dozens of dead bodies on their hands, or blood on their hands. And it even gets worse when you think about the fact that, like I said before, Abby turns on her own friggin' people. Like, it's ridiculous. By the end of this, I think it's funny when people say Joel had it coming. I agree with you in the way, because I still think it was stupid the way they did it. Cheap, weak, lazy. But as a character, sure, that type of karma, people are going to be after you. We've been saying it since the end of part 1. Fireflies are not going to let this go. We thought it would be like or at least I thought it would be like a Thanos build-up. Like knowing that threat is coming, and then do something clever with it. Instead, they didn't. And we got this instead, but the reason it falls apart is because everyone's the same. Ellie's a vicious murderer. Abby's a vicious murderer. What? Like, oh, Joel killed a lot of people? So did you. And even that girl, too. It seems like she works in the medical field.
It's me.
But she's culpable with all those other killings of scars, of children. They talk about it, of children.
Are you okay?
Christ. Is that your blood?
She's hiding out in this aquarium. Okay. Come on. Let's get you cleaned up. Arms up. I made her talk. Hey. It's okay. I don't want to lose you.
Such a turd of a fucking scene. I think some of the graphics here are incredible. Ellie looks great. I mean, it's all sharp, you know? And, I mean, Dina is the same as before. Ellie's all mucked up. She's got these emotions going on. Real, you know, and I even like this little moment. It borderlines gets cringe where it's... But again, it's just on that borderline where she does this realization and she's like, oh my god. I still think this scene would have worked so much better. It just feels off. It feels empty, which is weird because Dina's there. So use the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like we're dying to have a bigger connection with this character. So have Dina like start it off. Like what happened? You know, anything. Just put her in the moment and then show Ellie that realization that she has to speak of what she just did. And as the words come out, the tears equally flow out of her eyes, and it almost breaks her in that moment. Like holding it in made it, in a temporary moment, made it so it might not have been true, but the moment she spoke the words, it broke her because it was like, oh my god, I did that. Like I really went there. Do something like, but incorporate Dina, and you don't even got to have a whole dialogue with it. Just have Dina just pick at it, like, what happened? Because she's just sitting there in the back, just, you know, and then she just randomly says, I made her talk. It just doesn't fall right. It feels like they had something a little better worked out they could have done. Outside of that, we go right from that moment. We are in that moment where it's like, you know what? Part of it is a little ridiculous because I've been tearing out throats for hours now. Like, keep in mind, man, this is what? We're almost at the end of Ellie's kill spree, right? Like, we're a little more than halfway. Men, women, animals. I've been jumping on top of dogs, stabbing the shit out of them. I've been, like, tearing my blade out of throats, hitting them with axes, with bats, with clubs, blowing them up, body parts exploding everywhere. And here's the thing is that is a big problem in trying to incorporate some of these story elements when your gameplay is already incredibly violent. And I think it's perfect with the violence, but that means you have to tweak that gameplay. Or you have to tweak, not the gameplay. No, don't touch the damn gameplay. You have to tweak the story that's unfolding right here. And maybe instead of having this quick little slow emotional beat, add a little more depth to what specifically, instead of, because I feel like there's a great balance between having ambiguous performances, ambiguous moments, but I think, or I feel as a fan of content, I feel like far too many content creators are utilizing this ambiguous storytelling as a way to cheat it, because they don't need to know what the fuck Ellie's thinking in this moment. They just do a couple ambiguous little tweaks and, oh yeah, she could be. And then when you hear someone say, well, why is she emotional? She just fucking ripped apart throats. Oh, well, you know what it was? It was, you know, it was a little bit of this and mixed with a little bit of that. I don't know. It just feels cheap. But anyhow, one of my biggest issues with the scene that just falls flat is right where we get to this part where she's in this and then she's like, I don't want to lose you. Now, I incorporated that as Nora saying, why would I give up my friend? But it's so loosely connected where it was like, because her and Dina were friends before they were, well, I don't know, getting nasty with it, quite literally, because neither one of them bathe, you know? Here's the thing is, I took that Nora being such a good friend, ride or die, look like a reflection of Dina, a reflection of Ellie and their friendship, but brutalizing her to the point where she gave up her friend in some, twisted way. It stayed with Ellie, and that's where the connective tissue is. But it just doesn't work. And I think that has to do with because we cut out of some of the violence there. And I know why. And I'll say it. In 2020, you can't have a white female torture and beat a black woman. Period. Fucking bet I'm wrong. That's the only reason why that scene is cut that way. Which I feel like the player should have been somewhat involved in some of it, not off screen. If it was on screen, it would have been a shit show. I mean, this game to some people is already shit show when it came to certain things. Like Joel, there's too much of Joel in the game. I read an article like that today, which blows my friggin' mind. It's like, wow, they got rid of dude, and it's still not good enough. And that's something that we've been discussing. You want to know why Joel's not in there? Boom, because they needed to get rid of the straight white guy. And even though they did, now the problem is arising with these articles saying, oh, but even though he's gone, Ellie's whole journey's about avenging this random smuggler. And I love it because they say it's not progressive enough, yet the person writing the article's too stupid to realize what they're saying, and they actually say this. It's not progressive enough because he's just some dude who's not even her real father. And you have to wonder how airheaded some of these people are, because Ellie's a lesbian. Dina's a lesbian. JJ's not blood related to Ellie. It is literally the same as getting a parental father figure, getting a mother figure. That's not blood related. It doesn't matter where it happened. It doesn't matter the circumstances. If you grow that bond is there. It's a real for people. And this person's so clueless, so hate-filled against, for some reason, Joel, because he's white. It's insane. Anyway, this is probably the longest. I had to cut this in 3 sections. We did the Seraphite where we led to the actual Seraphites, and that led to the hospital with Nora. I wonder why it wasn't trimmed to where, because it just doesn't make any sense. Seraphites was the part, but it's broken up into multiple parts that have nothing to do with the Seraphites except for the middle chunk, the middle hour. Anyhow, we're going to go into the next one probably tomorrow, but I do want to say that even though there's certain issues with some of the scenes, like that scene, just for me, it just flat out doesn't work. I can still see the beauty in the performance, the dialogue, the graphics, the look of Ellie, all the fine details. It's still really well done. I think it's the interaction and the dialogue that for me just kind of totally falls flat. And the connective tissue because it feels rushed as well. It's like, well, we don't have enough time to cram all this in there, so I made her talk. I don't want to lose you. Okay, that's enough. Get on with it. Get moving, move on to the next scene. A lot of scenes, not even a lot, I shouldn't say that. A handful of scenes that I feel like should have packed a punch have that same problem, which is so weird, because I just watched a cutscene from part 1 with Joel and Tess when Tess revealed she was bitten. Go watch that again. Fucking fireworks. And Tess is just some random I love Tess. Absolutely love Tess. She's barely in it. She makes an impact. Even the dialogue, the wit, just go and rewatch it. It was probably more emotional than anything. And I've played and beat part 1 multiple times. Multiple. I've played it once every other month since it released for 7 years now, right? I've seen that cutscene over and over and over again. Maybe once every 3 or 4 months. It still was more emotional than most of what we got in here outside of the flashback scenes with Joel with the birthday gift. That was deep, you know. But anyway, go back and watch that Tess cutscene again. That shit's tight. All right, thoughts and opinions in the comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.